Ok, on est de retour. Alors déjà, il y a un truc où je suis vénère contre moi. Parce que j'ai été me renseigner et regarder. Vous vous souvenez quand on a fait ça et qu'on a vu cette option là, version longue, plus de blabla, moins de rythme. On l'a pas coché. Et ben j'aurais dû. J'aurais dû parce que on apprend beaucoup plus de choses sur Monkey Island. Alors du coup il me le faut. Et apparemment il y aurait des personnages qui apparaissent aussi. Voilà, donc plus de blabla, on raconte plus l'histoire et tout ça. Sûrement plus d'humour. Je suis deg. J'espère que ça va pas influencer beaucoup. Du coup, je l'active et on va retourner voir les gens, on va leur parler. Par contre, j'ai perdu Otis. Otis, il s'est barré. Bon, allez. Alors voilà, on a activé. Excusez-moi pour le rototo. On recommence. Allez, on va voir si elle me dit d'autres choses que j'avais pas vues.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me?
No.
Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it and bring it here, I could most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks. I'll get back to browsing the shop.
Act fast. Supplies are limited.
Bon. Elle m'a rien dit. On va aller voir lui. Ah, attendez! Ils étaient pas là, eux! Putain, j'ai bien fait d'activer le truc. Regardez, les gars. Les pirates à la morale douteuse, on le voit dans le 1. Ils étaient à la même place dans le secret de Monkey Island. Ils étaient à exactement la même place. Et dans le 2 aussi, on les voit. C'est énorme de les revoir, là. Oh là 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 là. Énorme. Allons-y.
Well, if it isn't Frank, Fred, and Finn, how are you?
What you be talking about, boy?
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. In a good way, I promise.
Aren't you that Guybrush Threepwood, what wants to be a pirate?
And you're the pirate leaders. I was looking for you.
Aye, well, we're not the pirate leaders.
Putain, c'est le conseil des pirates, c'est eux.
Former pirate leaders is what we are.
Yeah, I already met the chilling trio who took your place. And your table.
Escaped with your life, I see.
Putain, c'est l'ancien conseil des pirates, c'est énorme. C'est l'ancien conseil des pirates. Je les ai pris pour 2 autres personnages, pour 3 autres personnages. D'ailleurs, Guybrush aussi a cru que c'était eux. Et oui, non, c'est l'ancien conseil des pirates, c'est énorme.
How is it that you're not the pirate leaders anymore?
Time in democracy, boy.
A lot of our supporters be dead drunk, or retired.
Our eyes be sharp and our judgments keen. But once you be labeled old school, that's all that gets seen.
The traditions of the 3 trials have become a joking matter in some quarters.
Dark times.
Aye, they even water the grog and mix it with fruit these days. Won't even strip the varnish off a deck.
C'est énorme.
I'm going on a journey to find the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret.
What a prize!
That's what I tried to tell those clowns in the bar.
They say the pirate what holds the secret can never be sunk, that the wind always fills his sails.
In the old days, we might have gone after it ourselves.
But we've got new fish to fry, so to speak.
We've sold our ship and sunk all of the cash into our next venture.
Ah.
Tell me about your next venture. What is it?
'Tis a fish shop on the high street where the general store used to be.
A place for buying a fish and telling tales about the catching of fish.
We'll be open on the morrow. Be sure to stop by.
We'll give you the friend's price on the unpopular fish.
You said you don't have a ship? Where do you get your fish?
From reputable sources.
We'll give you an additional discount if you don't talk about that where people can hear you.
Énorme.
Why'd you pick this corner instead of one closer to your fish shop?
The woman that lives above the shop location is doing a bit of haranguing today. We'll stay clear of her. Thanks very much.
What did you mean, wants to be a pirate? I've been a pirate for a long time now.
You may call yourself that, but remember the 3 trials.
I remember them. I was proud to complete them. I still talk about it sometimes. Ad nauseum, Elaine says. It's Latin for something.
Be that as it may, I don't recall us being presented with evidence as to the completion of all 3. That were part of your instructions at the time.
Oh no, really?
'Tis true enough.
Listen, can this wait a little longer? I've got a lot on my to-do list right now.
It matters not. We've all of us moved on.
I'll see you around.
Seems likely.
Ah, ça fait plaisir de la revoir. Franchement, le conseil des pirates, ça fait plaisir. Bon, c'est quoi ça?
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
J'ai 2 monocles du coup.
It makes things look bigger. If one monocle is good, 2 is better.
Bah voilà. Voilà, j'ai ça.
This was a good idea. They magnify stuff even better since I stuck them together.
Je vais pouvoir aller voler le monocle. Alors attendez, est-ce qu'il va me dire autre chose lui?
Hey, Wally.
Ah bah voilà, il cherche l'arbre.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Tell me again what you need to make me a map to the mop tree.
Just bring me a sliver of the wood needed to make a mop.
Bye.
Putain, mais j'ai pas de morceau de bois moi. Non, il veut pas. Presser l'éponge.
It's good for relieving stress. 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 Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized genius. It's hopeless.
Je peux pas lui donner? Bon, il va falloir que je trouve un truc de bois. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On va aller essayer de choper le monocle. On va aller essayer de choper le monocle. Le monocle. On va utiliser les 2 monocles que j'ai pour essayer de choper justement le bandeau là. Le musée, il est là.
Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
Voilà. Du coup, on va retourner voir notre ami la serrurière. Je sais pas si on peut l'appeler ça comme ça. La rue haute, c'est bon. C'est exactement là que je voulais aller.
Hi there.
Hiya. This is the one for the museum display case. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps. Hello again. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
J'avais rien d'autre à lui dire. Du coup, on va aller choper le monocle là. Oh là là, j'en ai marre de dire le monocle. On va aller choper le bandeau de pirate là. Allez, cours mon petit Guybrush Threepwood. Alors, est-ce qu'il va vouloir? Je suis pas sûr qu'il accepte, hein. Je suis pas sûr qu'il accepte.
It doesn't fit.
What? Is something wrong?
Well, I was just wiping a smudge off the glass.
Oh, all right. But be careful. Guard parrots are attack trained.
Ça marche pas? Ah, c'est celle-ci.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good. I like things neat. Got
That is a
That's folded perfectly. That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
Putain.
Welcome back. Please try not to touch anything that seems like you're not supposed to touch it.
Do you have maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
What you're working on?
Crossword puzzle.
Ok. Pour moi, il me faut les biscuits. Pour moi, il faut les biscuits qu'il y a chez la meuf qui fait les serrures. Il me faut ça en fait.
Hi.
Attends, lui c'est quoi?
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Putain.
Hello again. Can I get another key made?
Sure. Just write down the serial number and give it to me.
Attendez les gars, il y a un truc qui va pas là. Pour moi, c'est pendant qu'elle fait les clés, je dois pouvoir prendre un biscuit, je pense. C'est ça qu'il faut que je fasse. On va y retourner. Il a dû changer le numéro de série de la serrure, le mec. Je pense qu'il a dû changer le numéro de série.
I already got the serial number for this.
Merde. Casse bonbon là.
Whoa! That's
Okay.
not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock.
Toi là.
Mom would be proud. Crisp?
That is a really big...
That's folded perfectly.
Putain, j'ai même pas le temps de faire quoi que ce soit en fait. Il va me virer.
That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
Oh là 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 là. Là, je suis bloqué les gars.
Welcome back. Please try not to touch anything that seems like you're not supposed to touch it.
Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait donner? C'est quoi ça?
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. It doesn't seem interested.
Ah.
The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog. It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
Pour moi, il faut aller prendre les biscuits, non?
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock.
Vite. Hop, 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 hop.
It doesn't seem interested.
That's folded perfectly.
Bon, ça marche pas.
That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
Ça ne marche pas. Ça.
The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
C'est ça, je comprends pas. C'est que c'est condamné, mais il voit un truc à
The
l'intérieur.
window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Là, c'est le panneau. Relire la note, relire la note, relire la note. Ah, retirer les
I
planches.
want to wreck my brand new shiny knife.
Ah, il a bien voulu faire un truc, il a bien voulu retirer les planches, mais il veut pas niquer son couteau. C'est pas sérieux là.
I don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife.
Oh, mon petit Guybrush. Ça va pas le faire. Ah non, c'est logique, ça allait rien faire du tout ça. Bon. On va aller à la rue basse. Voilà. On va aller au Scamba, on va aller reparler à l'autre. Tiens, mais il y a un nouveau mec ici, c'est qui lui? Parler au pirate propre sur lui.
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not.
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir.
Yo ho!
Fancy. Fancy.
Attendez. Bon.
Well, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Oh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
Can I ask you again about the mop I need to make?
Sure.
What kind of wood did you say the tree was?
I didn't.
What kind of wood did you say the tree was?
I didn't.
Ah, il veut pas me le dire, l'enfoiré.
Okay, thanks.
Chiant. Bon, alors
How's it
attends.
going with that nightmare customer guy?
My stomach feels like it's full of cannonballs and splintered rowboats.
Oh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
Bon, faut que je... Attends.
Well, it's definitely a mop. Well, it's definitely...
Stay away from my mom.
Il veut pas l'enfoiré. Bah on va aller au palais du gouverneur. Hein. On va aller au palais du gouverneur. Allons-y. On va parler à Carla.
Well, I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Mais merde, elle en sait rien. Elle en sait rien. C'est quoi ça? Autobiographie de John Loney. Au bout de la planche. Emprunté au bout de la planche. Stratégie de combat. Ingrédients de Barbie Le Flay. Le grand atlas des cartes au trésor. L'histoire sans fin du voyage infini. 100 tours de vaudou à réaliser chez soi. Le grand atlas des cartes au trésor, celui-là.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Bon, elle veut pas, on va refaire un autre truc
Can I
alors.
borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Non. Bah je sais, faut que je lui donne la grenouille. Faut que je lui donne la grenouille les gars.
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
Allez. C'est ça.
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
Ah putain, faut que j'écrive un truc dessus alors. Attendez.
Well, apparently a forgiveness frog doesn't work if the apology you write on it isn't good enough. Dear Wally, sorry for forgetting your birthday. Sincerely, Guybrush.
On va lui donner.
This is for you.
This frog isn't even addressed to me. I don't know what you think you're doing. I reject your frog.
Bon allez, allez, on recommence.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I appreciate that you're keen on bluntness. As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology. You scare the heck out of me.
Il a fait n'importe quoi ce Guybrush.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
Putain. Putain, ça va pas.
Well, apparently a forgiveness frog doesn't
Ouais,
work
oui,
if
oui.
the apology you write on it isn't good enough.
On va refaire.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I realize that you are tough on toughness. As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology. You scare the heck out of me.
Putain, c'est... Ça va pas passer là. Attendez.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
Ah, elle veut pas, hein. Elle veut pas. On va lui reparler pour voir.
Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
Ça passe pas, les gars. Alors, c'est quoi ça? Gouvernement en action.
It's a lot of work being governor. It's a lot of work being governor.
Ok. Ça, c'est quoi déjà? Ah, mais je l'ai pris.
It's soft and extra fuzzy. Edgy. Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
Bon, les gars, c'est la grenouille, mais j'ai pas les bons dialogues. J'ai pas les bons dialogues. Attendez, c'est quoi ça?
Looks sort of like an eye. I think it's a chandelier. Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
Alors j'ai une idée. Voilà, c'est ça que je voulais voir.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Santa Catalina.
Ouais, donc elle a bien été à Santa Catalina.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but it doesn't look finished.
Donc Santa Catalina, j'avais bon en fait. Mais il manque des trucs.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's dedicated to dedication.
Ah, elle est dévouée envers le dévouement. Voilà, je l'ai celle-là. Je l'ai les gars. Attendez, parce que j'ai pas vu une carte ici là? Non, j'ai mal vu. L'Oxiel est dévoué envers le dévouement, on y retourne. On recommence.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I value that you are dedicated to dedication. As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology.
Et là, bon, il faut que je trouve la dernière phrase, c'est la dernière. On va mettre celle-ci.
You scare the heck out of me. This is for you.
Dear Carla, I'm impressed, Guybrush. Surprisingly thoughtful. Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book. And I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
Ah, maintenant je peux emprunter ça.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
Yes, on a le livre de cuisine.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Ça va partir pour le chef. Ça va partir pour le chef.
I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush.
It's Carla's copy of
This will
Ingredients
be
by
excellent.
Barbie LaFlay. Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
He'll never complain again.
Putain, déjà envie de foutre le kleps là. On peut pas? Non, on peut pas. Ah! Et ça on peut? Pas.
Ingredients indeed.
Et de l'éponge dégueulasse là. On peut pas non plus. Voilà la tête. La tête réduite.
Nicely.
On peut pas? Oh! Je lui ai pris. Oh merde.
Keep your hands off my mop.
Vol de serpillière. Du coup, il cuisine encore. Il cuisine encore les gars.
The plaque says, in memory of looming
So much to
seagulls of
do.
old. Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Non, ça fait rien.
Fancy.
Yo ho.
Parce que là, il va pas vouloir que je me casse. C'est sûr qu'il va être là encore. Voilà, c'était sûr.
Keep your hands off my mop.
J'ai envie d'utiliser mon couteau en fait. Mais il va pas vouloir. Je sais pas. On va voir. Ah si, yes, yes, c'est bon.
It's the cook's old mop with a sliver carved out of it.
Yes, c'est exactement ça qu'il fallait faire.
Keep your hands off my mop.
Yes, les gars. Ça, c'est good. Du coup, on va aller voir notre ami le cartographe. Bah.
I carved it off the cook's mop handle. Good times. Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Elle est là. Ok, je crois voir à peu près. Alors attendez. On va y aller.
Looks sort of like an eye.
Voilà, donc c'est ici. À partir d'ici. À partir d'ici, au droite. Donc à partir d'ici, au droite. C'est les mêmes musiques, c'est trop bien. Un peu remixé, mais c'est au droite. Au droite.
I guess I lost my way.
Hein? Mais non, c'était ça, ça me... Au droite. Au... Oui, si, c'est ça, c'est droite. Au droite. Au droite.
I guess I lost my way. I guess I lost my way.
Bon, il y a un truc qui va pas, les gars. Il y a un truc qui va pas. Donc j'ai fait ça. Attendez, peut-être que je suis mal chemin. Voilà. Donc là, ça va être droite, c'est sûr. C'est droite. 2 fois droite, peut-être. Droite. Droite. Ok. Pour l'instant, c'est good. Après, c'est haut, gauche, haut, droite. Haut, gauche. Haut, droite. Ah, je crois que c'est ça. Je crois que c'est ça. Ça va, on est bon là. Oh, on va en a trouvé. Oh, c'est quoi? C'est mignon tout ça, les animés. Regardez-moi ça, les gars.
Like there's a welcoming committee. Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare, endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
Ah, il y a des hérissons.
Mind your mama, little prick the kids.
C'est énorme.
Hey, little fella.
C'est quoi ça? Non, oui, oui.
The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare, endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
Ah, c'est énorme. Tout était beau, tout était magnifique et Guybrush il a tout défoncé. L'arbre unique de l'île de Mêlée. Ah ouais, c'est énorme.
I carved it myself. Hey, little dear. Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is for. I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish.
Énorme les gars, énormissime. Y a rien d'autre à prendre ici. Examiner la souche. Examiner la souche. Non, on se casse alors.
I'll take a shortcut back.
Et on quitte la fofo.
Brilliant innovation.
Look at the mop handle I carved. I only needed one tree to make it.
You found the tree! Oh, good thing you only took one branch. It's the last mop tree on the island. Very.
Tu savais ce que j'en ai fait moi de l'arbre?
Seems like a lot, but okay.
Alors attendez.
I made a mop.
Bah voilà.
It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and
Coming
use for a
along
lifetime.
nicely.
Merde.
Look at my new mop. I made it myself.
That's a fantastic mop. Absorbent, expertly carved handle. It should last you a lifetime of fine mopping. 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon.
Bah c'est moi j'ai ma serpillière. Fabriquer une serpillière, trouver une serpillière, ok. Rejoindre l'équipe de choc, trouver un moyen de passer incognito auprès de la maîtresse de l'équipage, ouais. Prendre le contrôle du navire choc, trouver... Ok. Donc j'ai ma serpillière, j'ai tout.
Busy?
Yup.
Attends. Y'a rien que je peux prendre ici?
Nice hat pin.
It's the emblem of a secret society I belong to.
Really?
Don't be ridiculous.
On va aller parler à lui là.
What do you think of this baby? Signature model. I made it myself.
I'm sure it's great, Threepwood, but I can't give you the swabby job unless you magically turn into somebody else.
Eh ouais. C'est ce qui me manque.
Hey, watch it!
Putain, il est tout pété. Ils ont pété une vitre maintenant. Qui c'est qui a pété la vitre là? Ouais, donc là les gars, ce qu'il me faut... c'est quoi? Écoutez la Will Bones.
A lock is a beautiful thing. A key, even more so.
Ouais.
If you listen close, you can hear the gears grinding. They're mostly gone now. Hardly anyone left to pick up the pieces.
Ouais, mais tu me dis rien de très intéressant, madame la vieille.
Hey, kid!
Most of this serial number has been rubbed off.
Putain.
I already copied the serial number.
Where did it...
I already copied the serial number.
Mais il veut pas.
I'll stay on this side of the bars.
Il veut
just in
pas.
case. At least this jail has 2 lamps.
Jail is like a
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping. Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
It sounds like you should have been arrested several decades ago. I mean, why now, all of a sudden?
One word. Jurisdiction. I was expanding my core business, you see, trying to provide ship owners with a variety of ship maintenance necessities. Sponges, barnacle scrapers, repair manuals, rudder tape. I had a whole line of products. I expanded my distribution to other islands, all over the Caribbean. And that's when I ran into trouble. Some of those islands have different laws, you see, that might not seem so fair to men like you and me. They slapped me with a ton of paper, talking about things like standards of quality and consumer protection and environmental impact. They didn't understand that I wasn't really selling porthole wipers. I was selling happiness. And my customers were happy. They were perfectly happy right up until some clown with a briefcase came along and told them they weren't. It's a crock, son, and that's why it won't stand up in court. I'll be out before you know it.
I've been to the shipyard. Your office is all boarded up, with your toothbrush sealed inside, presumably.
Well, don't worry yourself about it then, son. I found a dead centipede in the corner that should do until they let me out.
C'est énorme.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
Bon.
See you later.
Yep.
Bon, il veut pas que je l'aide. Le Stan, il veut pas que je l'aide.
Darn it! I've been trying to inventory the spiders, but they keep eating each other, and I have to start over.
Le Stan, il veut pas que je l'aide, mon ami. Ouais, mais il me faut les putains de gâteaux. J'en suis sûr qu'il me faut ça.
Welcome back.
Hi. Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. I found some cracker mix. You could bake fresh crackers in your furnace.
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale. Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
Bah voilà, c'est ça que je voulais en fait. Allez, c'est parti. On va lui donner ses cracottes au Piaf.
Please try not to touch anything that seems like you're not supposed to touch it.
Oui, oui, t'inquiète pas.
I've got enough to last me. It doesn't fit.
What? Is something wrong?
Well, I was just wiping a smudge off the glass.
Oh, all right. But be careful. Guard parrots are attack trained. Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Left first, then right. That's folded perfectly. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
Il a tout bouffé.
Welcome back. Please try not to touch anything that seems like you're not supposed to touch it.
Logiquement, il va pas me signaler parce que j'ai donné à bouffer fort. Ah l'enfoiré ici.
That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good.
Si, il me signale en fait.
That's folded perfectly.
Attendez.
That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock. Welcome back. Please try not to touch anything that seems like you're not supposed to touch it.
Il y a quoi ici en fait? J'avais pris le truc à perroquet, hein. Un truc à gâteau je crois. J'ai plus rien ici. Alors attends, toi mon perroquet. Voilà, il est en train de bouffer. Il est en train de bouffer. Voilà, c'est bon. C'est bon, les gars.
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
But it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
Ah non, non, faut que j'aille voir les 10 vaudous. Faut que j'aille voir les 10 vaudous maintenant que j'ai le monocle. Il est où mon monocle? Il est là.
Classic and subtle. Like me. But I don't need to be wearing this right now. Can you charge John Laney's eye patch up for me?
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away.
Good. Great. So, can you charge it up again?
I can. If you bring me one more thing. A particular charm of great
T'es sûr que j'allais avoir encore un truc à faire.
This earlier?
I could have. You must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles. Then I will recharge your eye patch.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
All right. Let's see what I can do.
Bon. Un morceau de 1000 aiguilles. Obtenir la morsure de 1000 aiguilles pour Lady Vaudou. La morsure de 1000 aiguilles, bah, c'est peut-être cette merde. C'est pas cette merde. La morsure de 1000 aiguilles. La morsure de 1000 aiguilles. C'est pas cette merde. C'est pas cette merde. Je vais cliquer juste pour voir ce que c'est. Ah bah voilà, bah j'ai la réponse. Ok, donc ça c'est vraiment pour aider. Hein. Je savais pas que c'était ça. Ça me saoule de l'avoir fait, du coup maintenant je sais ce qu'il faut faire. Prélèvement à la morsure de 1000 aiguilles. Ok, donc maintenant je sais que c'est ça. Le livre, ça donne vraiment les réponses. C'est pas très intéressant.
Gotcha, you pointy little tricky fight.
C'est bon, il l'a pris ou pas? Ah, il l'a pris, il l'a pris.
This is a plant with a bad attitude, and enough pokey parts to back it up.
On retourne là. Miss Lady Vaudou.
Can you tell me where to find the bite of 1,000 needles?
I wish I could.
Me too. There you go. Bite of 1,000 needles.
Tell me, is this an ancient, powerful charm, or simply a plant you found in the forest?
You were pretty opaque about what you wanted, even for you. I took my best shot.
Very well. You've always been the close enough sort.
Thanks.
Come, spirits of deception and death, drink your rejuvenation, and awaken.
Death?
It's nothing to worry about. John Laney, this hapless boy needs your help.
Hey.
Take pity on him and bring him the power to hide from his enemies.
Oh, you don't have to put it like that. That's it?
Unless you want the extended service warranty.
No, thanks. I'm not a sucker. What do I owe you?
Maybe try it on first, before we discuss payment.
Well, how do I look? Yeah! What the heck? I look like a zombie. Is it broken?
One does the best one can with the materials provided.
I'll just wear it when I really need to. Ugh.
You're welcome.
I think I'm ready to set sail. How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at any price. As I said, it has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Scrollwork is nice, but there are no numbers here.
Ah, attendez, est-ce que je peux le mettre, le putain de bandeau?
I'll wait until I'm closer to LeChuck's ship. No need to scare the melee townfolk.
Ah, il veut pas, dommage. Allons-y. Zombie Guybrush.
Hi there. You must be the quartermaster.
Yep, you look like a guy without many options. I need a swabby. It's BYOM. So, show me a decent mop and the job's yours.
Okay. How's this for a mop?
Let's see. Stick, tangle a boat line. Smells like seagull droppings. Wait a minute. I've seen this mop before. Where did you get it?
I stole it from a pirate.
Oh, LeChuck will like that. You're hired.
Great.
We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew?
I'm excited to see my stateroom. When's a good time to discuss the benefits package?
Threepwood's on LeChuck's ship. He's got some kind of disguise. From the bargain bin, it looks like.
So what? You don't think this could be a problem? We didn't plan for him.
I hate not knowing what's going on. I should have taken him out the minute he walked in here.
Don't worry, we'll know what's going on.
Yeah? How?
I've got a spy on board the ship.
On quitte l'île de Mêlée, les gars. On quitte l'île de Mêlée sur le bateau LeChuck. Direction l'île aux singes. Ah, mais il est suivi par un autre bateau, LeChuck. La deuxième partie, un périlleux voyage. Succès déverrouillé, deuxième partie.
So once you were on LeChuck's ship, you turned the tables on them. You whipped out your sword and said, "I'm your captain now. Take me to Monkey Island, where you'll all walk the plank."
More or less.
The name's Gullid, but you're not to call me that. To you, I'm the first swab, and I want to hear the capital letters when you say it.
C'est énorme.
Capital 1. Got it.
And this is the old. You'll be spending a lot of time down here.
I thought we'd have a union or something. How much time is a lot of time?
All of it. You work here, you sleep here, you take your meals here. Forget the world you knew before. This hold is your world. The hull is your ground. The deck is your sky. And I am your deity of choice. A cruel and vengeful deity. I only have one simple rule. You are not to leave this hold under any circumstances. Any questions?
Can I leave the hold?
But no!
Where's my bunk?
You might be all right inside one of the crates. Otherwise, be sure to cover your eyes. The chickens like to peck. But it's probably safest if you don't sleep at all. The chickens have their ways.
C'est énorme, les poules, elles étaient déjà dans la...
What happens if I leave?
I said you're not to leave under any circumstances.
Well, I know, just hypothetically. What if I did?
The worst punishment you can imagine.
Which is...
I throw you back down here. Nothing's worse than this.
Il est fort, lui.
What if I need to, you know...
Use the portal. Don't get anything on the ledge outside, though. I hate an unsightly ledge.
What's for dinner?
Oh, we like a bit of dinner, would we?
C'est énorme.
Perhaps we can arrange a bit of roast duck under glass for your majesty. But seriously, learn to catch rats. You can drown them in your mop bucket. They make their own sauce.
What am I supposed to be doing exactly?
No recruits. You're all thicker than the chickens.
Is that the whole answer?
You're supposed to be swabbing. I want this whole sparkling, as if it was clean. Now, get to work.
Yo-ho, pirate's life for me.
Trop fort, la référence à Pirates des Caraïbes. D'ailleurs, pour la petite histoire, Le secret de l'île aux singes a été inspiré de l'attraction Pirates des Caraïbes. Et le film Pirates des Caraïbes, inspiré bien sûr de l'attraction Pirates des Caraïbes, a aussi emprunté à un projet de film sur le secret de Monkey Island qui était bien avancé. Il y avait un scénario et ils ont pompé pas mal d'idées dans le secret de l'île aux singes. Ce qui est encore plus fou, c'est que Secret Monkey Island appartient maintenant à Disney. Et oui, puisqu'ils ont acheté Lucas. Bref, on va se quitter sur cette deuxième partie dans la cale du bateau de LeChuck avec cette poule qui nous regarde. Ça fait plaisir les amis, je suis heureux. On fait la save. Parfait. Et je vous dis à plus.